Hello, welcome to today's workout. Today is a HIIT workout, high intensity interval training. It could also be a low intensity interval training, just depending on what kind of weight you go with and if you go with any of the modifications that I offer. But we're going to be doing 40 seconds of work with a 20-second rest in between. There's going to be 4 different exercises. The first round we're going to repeat 3 times. The second circuit we're going to repeat 2 times, and then the last one we're going to also repeat 2 times. The first one will be lower body, second will be upper, and then we'll do core, abs at the very end. You'll need a few different sets of weights along with a mat. Let's get that body warmed up. Let's start with some big reverse arm circles. And reverse it. Keep going. I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit. Got down just a little too far. There we go. And one more. And we're going to come down into the squat. We're going to take one arm to the floor, one arm to the ceiling. Just hold for a couple seconds and then switch to the other side. We're going to do a few of these. Get that back warmed up. And let's go for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Alright, come on to center, roll all the way up. We're going to keep our feet pretty much right where they are. They're probably going to be about shoulder distance apart, right into some squats. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to rotate to the right so that we're set up in a lunge. Right into it. Try to get those legs 90 degrees on each one. Press through that front heel. 4 more. 3, 2. We're going to come back to center, go right back into squats. Right back into squats. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, rotating to the left. Getting set up in that lunge on the other side when you're ready. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Alrighty, come on back to center. Take those feet underneath those hips. We're going to hinge on over and into some reverse flies. Let's go for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand nice and tall. Bring those feet back underneath those hips if they're not already there. Arms overhead. We're going to come into a calf raise and an overhead reach. Eight more. 7, 6, 5, 4 more. And last one here. All right, we're going to keep the arms up, and we're going to pull those elbows behind. Reach a little higher and pull. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Just a little shake out of those arms. We're going to reach them back overhead, and we're going to alternate some knee drives. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, take the legs wide. Come on down into a sumo squat. We're going to hold it here, hands behind the head, side to side bend. Pull those shoulder blades together. Get tall here. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. All right, get ready. Our first 4 moves. First one is going to be a squat with an alternating lunge. So you'll be a squat, lunge, you'll come back, squat again, and lunge on the other side. You can, of course, hold a weight here, or you can do straight up body weight. It's 40 seconds of work. Then, second move, single side. Actually, we're going to alternate sides, but we're going to side lunge, squat, and then side lunge, squat. Next move, we're going to be down on the floor, so you're going to need to have your mat available and ready to go. We're going to do bear crawls. So, you're on hands and knees. You're going to walk forward about 4 steps, or how much of a room you have, and then you're going to walk it back. Another option for this is if you don't want to walk on the hands, is you can come into tabletop position, and you can do the bear. So you're going to hover the knees and then tap it back down instead of walking around. On the last move, we're going to do high knee skips. So we're going to be here, or you can be just driving up those knees in a march. I'm already out of breath. That is not a good sign. All right. Squat lunge is coming up first. Let me get my timer ready to go. All right, get ready, get ready. Here we go. Squat, lunge, making sure that the feet stay parallel to each other, so we don't want them to cross. We want them to stay on train tracks. Now, this is your workout, so you're getting in as many as you can with good form. Of course, you can always add in that weight for a little extra challenge. We'll have 2 more rounds of this one. So maybe the next one, if you didn't add that weight, maybe you'll add that one, add it in on the next 2. And break. Good. 20 seconds here. All right, we have that side. I'm going to turn this up just a little bit so I can hear that timer. Side lunge into that squat. Side lunge into that squat. Get ready. Here we go. Side lunge, narrow squat, off to the other side. And again, add in those weights if you can. So that inside leg will stay straight in those side lunges, and you press the hips straight back, or push the hips straight back. We got about 10 seconds to go. Coming up next are those bear crawls. So if you need that mat, you're going to grab it. Break. Bear crawls coming up. Again, try to go 4 forward and 4 back, or you can go into that tabletop position and just hover and tap those knees. All right, let's get set up. All right, here we go. Nice and controlled. Think about that you have some books on your back, and you don't want to drop them. So you want to make sure that the hips aren't up too high, belly button towards that spine, and you're nice and controlled. Whatever speed works for you. Woo. And break. Roll all the way up. We have those high knee skips coming up. And of course, you could do those marches as well. I'm going to start with marches. Maybe next round I'll do the skips. All right, here we go. Again, make it those skips if you're ready for those now. You can go with that beat or make up your own. If you want more here, you can even add in arms. Make it a little more dynamic. Mix and match it, make it your own. We got about 10 seconds to go. We get a nice 45-second break after this. And 3, 2, 1. Woo, all right, take your 45-second break here. And then we're going to repeat that again. Keep moving around a little bit. Try not to come to a complete stop. On this one, see if you can't jazz it up a little bit by adding some weights in there. We got 20 seconds.
Just brace yourself. It's something else. It's even better.
Ready? Here we go. Squat lunge, squat lunge. I was not ready. Too busy trying to drink my coffee. Because everybody needs a little refresher of coffee in between a nice heavy workout. Really quenches the thirst. Oh yeah, Harper and I went to the zoo yesterday. We walked for like 6 hours. Oh my gosh, we were there all day long. I think we ended up getting like over 15,000 steps. Woo, but it was a good time. It was like the perfect day. All right, break. Side lunge, squat, side lunge. All right, get ready. Here we go. Side lunge, squat, other side. We got 20 seconds to go. Push those hips straight back.
Out of the dust, a legend is born.
7 seconds. And break. All right, bear crawls or tabletop into those hovers. All right, get ready. All right, here we go. Try to go for at least 4 bear crawls forward. Whatever room you got. There's no rush in these. We're taking our time, concentrating, keeping our neck neutral, keeping our back flat. Woo! What do we got? 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds. And break. Come all the way up. All right. High knee skips, marches, whatever you got in ya. I'm taking the crown. That's why I came. Because I came to reign. All right, here we go. Again, add that little hop if you want. I'm legendary. Remember, you can reach those arms overhead. Add a little extra to it. Out of the dust, a legend is born. One for the game, one for the throne. We got 10 seconds to go. And then we get that 45-second break so you can chug your coffee and feel refreshed for the next round. Ooh, and break. All right. Repeating this round. One more time. One more time.
I'm taking the crown. That's why I came. Cause I came to reign. Know the name. Nothing can stop me.
And each time that 45 seconds is going to feel a little shorter. We got less than 20 seconds left. We have that squat lunge coming up.
I'm legendary. I'm legendary. Notorious. Victorious.
Get ready.
Legendary. I'm taking the crown.
All right, squat alternating lunges.
I came to reign.
Let's go.
Know the name. Nothing can stop me. I can't be contained. I was born ready. I'm legendary.
Get 90-90 with those legs in that lunge. Try not to step back too far. Sometimes you'll step back a little too far and that leg is straight in that lunge. Let's get that 90-degree angle in there. Ooh, yeah. We got 10 seconds to go. Break. Side lunge squat. All right, 6 seconds, get ready. Here we go, side lunge, squat. If you want, you could add a little hop, squat, side lunge, hop, squat, just for a little extra. That's up to you. I'm just showing the options today, but I'm not doing them. It was a long week for me. Oh, I subbed way too many classes, and I'm feeling it. Ooh. All right, back to the floor for those bear crawls. For me personally, I'm gonna go with those hovers this time. I'm gonna go tabletop hover. But feel good, do those bear crawls. All right, get ready. Here we go. No matter which option you decide to go with, keep that neck neutral and that back flat. We got those books balancing on there. Don't let them drop. Belly button towards that spine. And if you're going with the option that I'm with right now, the knees just have to hover like half an inch. You don't have to look back at them. Just feel those abs and that lower back kick in, and quads as well. And break. All right, high knee skips or marches. Last move, and then we're going into upper body. And the upper body will all be on the floor, just FYI. All right, here we go. So while we're doing our skips, I'm going to tell you what's coming up in upper body so you know what to grab. We're going to come into a single side row. The first one, we're going to be in a tabletop position. Second one, hopefully we can get into a plank. Then, oh, the sun just came out. Yes. Then we're going to go into push-ups. Then we're going to do that row again. And then the last move is going to be like a chest press with a single weight, because you're going to do an overhead reach with it. So you feel a little in the tricep and the chest, and then you reach overhead and feel it in the back. All right, break, grab a mat. So you need a single weight for a row, and then you need that single weight. So pretend I'm on my back. You're going to press it up, and you're going to do an overhead reach. And then you're going to slide those arms back down and do the same thing again. So possibly 2 weights, maybe just 1. Oh, I better take it easy. Don't push it, girlfriend. Okay. So if you need to adjust your cameras, we got about 10 seconds to get ready. We have that row coming up. We're going to be with our left hand in a tabletop position. Quick, quick, quick. That 45 seconds just sneaks right up on you. All right. Wrists underneath those shoulders as quick as you can get there. Left arm. Drive the elbow up towards the ceiling. Feel that arm slide along the body. Make sure those knees are underneath the hips. Neck is neutral. Got it. Breathe with the exercise. Exhale when you drive that elbow up. All right, place that weight to the side. We have push-ups coming up next. Now, this is 40 seconds of push-ups. I'd like you to try to do at least one on the toes. You can go as slow as you need to. You can also add in a child pose in between if it starts to get a little intense. All right, get ready. Here we go. I want you to pull those elbows back towards the body about 45 degrees. Index fingers are forward. Body is stiff like a surfboard. You are challenging yourself in this one. You don't have to go fast. But just make sure you're leading with the chest and not the hips, so we don't want to worm it down. Drive that belly button towards your spine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right. We have that row again, same side. If you can, I'd like you to be in a plank as you do the row. If you decide to do that, take your feet wide so that your hips don't rock. Otherwise, go back into tabletop position. Here we go. Row. Now I'm going to do a few here in that plank position just so you can see. And then I got to drop down to tabletop today. Whew. But you're still doing rows. We are still on the same side. Hopefully you still grabbed it with their left hand. We'll switch on the next time. Break. All right, you're going to grab that single weight. You're going to lay on your back. And we have that press to the overhead reach. So it'll be press, keep the elbows bent, reach overhead, back to center, and slide the arms along the body. Here we go. Press it up, soft bend to the elbow, reach overhead as far as you can, back, and slide the arms along the body. Press it up and reach. So you'll feel this in the back, a little bit in the shoulder, a little bit in the tricep, maybe a tad in the chest. And break. All right, we're still taking advantage of that 45 seconds even though we're not huffing and puffing. Water break if you need it. We're going to be switching that row over to our right side. Again, that first one we're going to start in tabletop position. Hopefully the second one we can move into a plank. Another set of those push-ups. We like those. Okay. What do we got? 15 seconds left? Less than that, so get your stuff set up and ready to go. Whew. All right, rows on the right side. Get ready, get ready. Let's go. Knees underneath those hips, wrists underneath those shoulders, belly button towards that spine. Keep your neck neutral. Slide that arm along the body. Ooh, yes, keep it going. exhale when you drive that elbow up. All right, push-ups. Coming up next. Again, I'd like you to try to do one on the toes. Try it out, try it out. You can do it. And then if you have to drop to your knees, you can. Make sure you keep your feet on the floor if you go down to your knees so that you're not rolling on the knee joint. All right, let's go. Exhale out that air as you press away from the floor. Think about that air pressing, like helping you to come up. Let's push it against that floor. Remember, you can do a little child pose in between. Give it a good stretch. Come back. Do one or two more. Don't let those hips lead. Leading with the chest. Yes. All right, we have that row again, same side. Let's try a couple in a plank. But you can always come back to that tabletop position if that works better for you. Again, take the feet wide so the hips don't rock. Let's go. All right. Sweating today. Whew. Do. Almost there. All right. Grab that single heavy weight. We're going to roll onto our backs. All right. Squeeze those arms into the body. Press it up. Overhead reach. And you don't have to touch that floor when you reach the weight overhead, just as far as you can go. All right, we got 45 seconds here. I think we are on the floor for the last two. Yes, we are. So you don't even have to get up. And you don't need any weights either. All right, this one we're going to do 2 times through. Let me turn sideways so I can see you better. We're going to start on our left side. There we go, that should work. Okay, get ready. I know I didn't have time to explain any of the moves, but you're going to be right here, elbow underneath, and single leg, reach up. So elbow underneath the shoulder, you can lean back a little bit onto the booty, and get that side crunch, so crunch, bend, while you're reaching for that toe. You could also keep the leg bent, and then just go elbow to knee as well. Second move, calling it a crab, but we're going to be in a V-sit position, and we're going to reach for the opposite toe. Do little toe taps. And break. Okay. So in this V-sit position, I like to have my hands going out to the sides here, and you're going to reach up for opposite toes while leaning back in that V-sit position. All right, here we go. Reach for those toes. Now, I'm only going to do one on each side because today I'm just a little tired. But you can lift the hips off the floor and reach for the toes. All right, there you go. If you're up for that challenge. Today, I feel this is very challenging, so I'm good. And break. All right, we got a V-sit. We're going to go through some different positions. You're going to find the one that works for you, and you're going to hold it. To begin, feet are going to be hip distance apart. You're going to lean back. Hands can be behind your hamstrings just for a little bit of support. Belly button towards that spine. Relax those shoulders. Holding here. Now, if you'd like, you're going to lift your left leg. And breathe. Switch the leg. And bring that leg back down. Now, if you'd like, you can take the arms out to the side. You can take them overhead if you want a little extra challenge. Keep those shoulders pulled away from those ears. Yes, yes. Break. All right, we are back to that first move on the same side. So elbow underneath that shoulder. Gonna reach that arm overhead. Remember, you can keep the knee bent and do elbow to knee. Otherwise, we're gonna reach for that toe. Whew. All right, here we go. Reach. Now, if you want an extra challenge, you can keep the legs together into that mermaid. Normally, I'm all for that, but today this is where I'm at. If you're gonna bring up that other leg, squeeze those inner thighs together. Yeah. Get that bend in there. Got 10 seconds to go. And break. All right, we got 45-second break here. We're going to repeat all those moves again. Ooh, my gosh. All right, so just switching to our right side. All right, elbow underneath that shoulder. Lean a little bit back onto those booties. Reach the arm overhead. Here we go. Crunch. Bend that side body. Yes, yes. We got it. Bend that knee if you need to. All right, sit on up. We'll sit this way. And we have those crab toe touches with either hips on the floor. If you got that, feel like you need that extra challenge, you can take the hips up. Reaching for opposite toes. All right, here we go. Try to lightly place the hands on the floor. Try not to use them for support. Make those abs work. You got it. Just about 15 seconds to go. and break. All right, we have that V-sit. I'm going to add a little extra challenge in towards the end where both legs will go up, but we'll go through that same progression as we did last time. All right, hands behind the hamstrings, lean on back, pull those shoulders away from the ears, belly button towards your spine. All right, left leg, kick it up. And drop it and switch. All right, and drop it. Arms can release. And then if you want to kick up both legs, you can bring the knees and the ankles together and then kick it up. Woo! You can even take the hands back behind. Oh, those hip flexors are kicking in. Come on, abs. We're almost there. Woo, and break. All right, we have that mermaid on that right side, starting with the single leg, but as we go along, if you want to add in that bottom leg for that extra challenge, go for it. All right, reach that arm overhead. Here we go. Get that side crunch in there. All right, and if you're feeling good, take up both legs. Oh, gosh. I just don't have it in me today. Woo, we'll try next week. Come on, legs, let's go. Kick it up. And break. All right, good job. We're going to end with just a few more ab exercises, just some basic crunches, reverse crunches, things like that. And then we're done. We're going to cool it down. So let's just stay on the floor and lay all the weight down. Press that lower back into the floor, hands behind the head. When you're ready, basic crunch. Whatever beat works for you right now. I'm just kind of going with my own flow right here. Try to relax your jaw and your neck. Do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax the upper body, hands down by the hips, and we're going to pull those knees into the chest and tap the heels back down. Try not to use those hands to lift those hips off the floor. Use those abs. Let's go for 8 more. 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, place those feet back onto the floor, hip distance apart. We're going to keep our arms, our hands down by the hips. We're going to lift our shoulder blades off the floor, driving our lower back down into the mat. And we're going to do a side bend only to the left side. So side bend and center, staying on the same side. We're going to do 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lay all the way back down. We'll get to the other side in a minute here. Reach for the opposite sides of the room. All right, place those feet back onto the floor, bend those knees. We're back to our basic crunch, right back to the top. Connect your breath. Let's go for 10 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, relax the upper body, hands down by the hips. We're going to go into that reverse crunch again. Knees up to the chest, tap the heels. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, feet back onto the floor. We're going to keep those arms extended. We're going to lift both shoulder blades, and now we're going to side bend to the right only. Here we go. Side bend and center. Side bend, center. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Extend those arms and legs. Reach for the opposite sides of the room. Ooh, yes. All right, then you're going to roll yourself up into a sitting position, and then eventually you're going to stand all the way up because we got to cool on down. Get up to cool down. Got the power. We are going to take our left leg. We're going to bring it behind the right. We're going to inhale the arms up. Oh, we're going to hold it right here and arch the back because the abs are burning. And now we're going to forward fold. That felt kind of good. Forward fold. Now you can stay exactly like this, or you can rotate the upper body to the right. Ooh, yes. Feel that down the side of that back leg, which would be your left. All right, if you're twisted, you're going to rotate back and you're going to uncross the feet so they are hip distance apart. You're going to be in this forward fold. You're going to hang here, bend your knees, take your hands behind your head, interlace those fingers, and then let the elbows fall to the side. Slightly tuck your chin to chest. Feel a nice stretch in that back. And release the hands, tuck the chin to chest, roll up slow. At the top, roll your shoulders back. Really drive those shoulders up to the ears. And then pull it back. Alright, we gotta cross over that other leg. So take that right leg behind you. We're gonna do that back bend again because that felt amazing last time. Inhale, arms up, reach back. And forward fold. Nice and slow. Again, you can hold right here, or you can rotate that upper body to the left. And come back to center, uncross the feet. Feet are hip distance apart. Now we're going to do a little twist here. You're going to take your left hand to the inside of the leg here. You're going to bend the left knee, and you're going to rotate up towards the ceiling with that right arm. You can look up, center, or down. Get a stretch in that back. Probably feel a little bit in that hamstring and the hip. Yeah. All right, come back to center. You gotta switch the other side. So bend the right knee, right arm to the inside, and then twist left arm up towards the ceiling. Oh, that feels so good. Alright, come on back to center. Bend both knees, tuck your chin towards your chest, roll up slow. At the top, alternate reverse arm circles. One more on each side. Then you're going to take your right foot forward, left foot back, and you're going to reach and pull. Reach, find your balance, don't fall over, and then pull. Reach, and then pull those toes up. One more. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Alright. Reach and pull. Two more times. Last one here. Come all the way back up to center. We're going to open up the arms. Turn your thumbs towards the floor. And then cross over one arm into a shoulder stretch. Inhale, open. And other side. All right, release out of that. Give me 2 deep breaths. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. One more time. Take it up. And exhale. Good job today. Thank you for coming in.